welcome back. So we're now on day 28. Only 2 days left. Can't believe the time's gone really fast. So we're going to be looking at today Pilates for core strength. So I know we've done this near the beginning, but this one's going to be a little bit more intense than the first one. So please do modify, if it doesn't feel good in your body, and I'll give alternatives as we go along. Okay, so the only thing you're going to be needing is your mat and your bodies, and also you might need a cushion, so just have it nearby, just in case. Okay, so we're going to start in a seated position when you're ready. So feet and knees hip distance apart, and then just going to reach those arms straight down in front of you. I'm just going to come into a half roll back. So yeah, just really feel that length of the spine, and then when you're ready, just draw the belly button in, finding that C curve. Relax the shoulders down, halfway down, and then pull the belly button in and just roll all the way back up, and then lengthen. And again, take a breath in and breathing out, rolling down halfway. Inhale and hold, and exhale to scoop up. Okay, one more time, take a breath in and breathing out. Inhale and hold, and exhale to roll back up. Good. Okay, now we're going to do this again, but we're going to use it as a transition to bring you down to the mat. So if you just shuffle forward, so you've got plenty of room behind you. And again, you're going to reach those arms out in front. Take a breath in, breathing out as you roll all the way down towards your mat. And then just bring your arms down by your side. And then we're going to see we can bring our legs into a double knee fold position. So feet and knees together. Just move the arms away, so palms facing up to the ceiling. And just make sure knees are stacked over the hips. Pelvis is nice and heavy, ribs are nice and heavy, and so is the back of the head. And then we're just going to rotate through the spine. So just going to rotate the spine and the pelvis over towards the right, and then come back to the center. So just remember to keep both shoulder blades on the floor, and think about leading with your pelvis. We'll just do one more in each direction like this. Remember, with this one as an alternative, you can do this with the feet on the floor if you need to. Okay, and then come back to the middle. Okay, now we're going to add on. So now we're going to rotate, and then from here we're going to unfold from the knees. You're going to straighten the legs, and you're going to keep the legs straight as you return all the way back to the center, and then bend your knees, and then return to the other side. So you're going over, and then straighten the legs. Keep the legs straight as you return back to the middle, and then bend. And then again. Good. And then we'll do one more on each side. And again, you can do this with one foot on the floor, and then do one leg lifted. And last one. Well done. And then just bend your knees, and then just pop both the feet down towards the floor. Good. Okay, now from here we're going to take both hands behind the head. So we're going to interlace the fingers around the back of the head there, and just bring your elbows in. And again, you're going to lift both legs away from the floor, feet together, knees hip width apart. Going to nod your chin to the chest, lift the head away, find your curl up position, hold it here, and then roll back down. And then again, take a breath in and breathing out, curling up. Inhale, and then exhale to come down. So remember, you can bring your feet to the floor here if it doesn't feel comfortable with the legs lifted. Okay, one last time. This time we're going to hold it there at the top, and then we're going to move the legs and hips. So we're going to push the right leg forward, take a breath in, and then breathe out, switch. Breathing in, breathe out, switch. So just keep moving those legs back and forth. Good. Now see if we can take it into the Pilates crisscross. So we're now going to add the obliques in. So you're going to twist, take a breath in, and breathe out, switch. Breathing in, breathe out, switch. And again, you can do this with the feet on the floor. So the alternative version So bring both feet down and then just switch from one side to the other. So keep going. One more time on each side. And you're going to come back to straight legs forward and back again. And then keep the head in the middle. Good, just one more on each side. And bring your legs back to the tabletop position. Rest your head and rest your feet down towards the floor. Well done. Okay, now from here we're going to stretch both your legs away from you. We're going to reach your arms back behind the head. Hello, Alfie. And we're going to come into your roll up. So this is where you might need your cushion. So when you're ready, just going to take your arms forward. Lift, nod your chin, lift the head away. Press the feet down into the floor as you roll all the way up to your seated position, reaching forward into that spine stretch. And then again, take a breath in, breathing out, rolling back down with control. Take the head back, reach the arms back. And then again, so arms come up. Keep the arms above the chest as you roll all the way up and over, creating that curve in the spine, and then rolling back down. Good, just two more here. Well done, last time. Good, and then come all the way back down towards the floor. That's it, and then when you're ready, just bring your arms down by your side and bring your legs back into that double knee fold position. And we're now going to come into some double toe taps. So if we just move the arms away from the body, and then we're just going to exhale, we're going to take your feet down towards the floor without moving the lower back, and then lifting the legs back up again. And then repeat. So we're going to breathe out to lower, keeping those knees together. Breathe in to come up. So remember, with the doubles, your feet might not necessarily touch the floor, so you want to really control that lower back and your pelvis. We don't want it to tilt away from the body as you bring the feet down. Good, and again, breathing out and breathing in, just two more. Last one. Good, and come back to where you came from. Okay, now we're going to do this again, but now we're going to lift the pelvis away. So what we're going to do, so we're going to lower the feet down towards the floor, and we're going to lift up and push up through those arms, and then we're going to roll back down through your spine with control. Take your feet forward and down, and then lift your knees in, and then push up with those arms. Take a breath in. And breathe out to roll back down through the spine. And then again, so breathing out and breathing in and lift. Take a breath in, breathing out to roll down. Good, just two more here. Inhale and hold, and exhale, rolling down. Last one. And rolling down with control. Well done, and just hug those knees in towards your chest. Very good. Okay, now from here, we're going to come back up to sitting. So we're going to use your roll up as a little transition. So again, if you just stretch both your legs forward and away, and then just going to reach the arms back towards the head again, nod your chin to the chest, bring your arms forward, lift the head, rolling all the way back up, which might feel a lot more difficult after everything we just did. Good. Okay, now we're going to come into 4-point kneeling. So when you're ready, so come into your hands and knees. Hello, Alfie. Sorry, I think he's feeling a bit spooked because there's a fly in the house. It's never going to hurt you, Alfie. So you got your hands underneath the shoulders, knees, oh look, there you go. Well done, Alfie. Good stretch. Okay, so we're going to tuck your toes under, head and neck is in line, draw the belly button in, and then we're just going to hover the knees just above the mat, so find that position, and then release the knees back down. And then again, so you're going to press away, draw the belly button in, lift the knees away, and lower back down. And then again, so you're going to breathe in and hover, and breathe out to lower. And again, breathe in and hover, and breathe out to lower. Good, just 2 more there. And last one. Good, and then rest your knees, that's it. Okay, now this time we're going to hold it there for a little bit longer. So again, we're going to draw the belly button in, we're going to hover the knees above the mat. Now we're going to transfer the weight over to your left hand, and then do a shoulder tap. So right hand on top of the left shoulder, bring it back down. Left hand on top of the right shoulder, bring it back down, and then rest your knees back down. And then again, so we're going to hover, and shoulder tap, and down, shoulder tap, and down, and rest those knees. And again, lift and lower, lift and lower, rest the knees. Last one. Good, well done, and just rest your knees down, and then just sit all the way back into a resting position. Good. And just take one more breath here. Okay, now we're going to come into a side plank, a variation of a side plank. Okay, so we're going to come into a full plank first. We're just going to reach those arms forward as much as we can. We're going to come into the plank, so we're going to bring our hips and our knees forward, and we're going to lift the knees away. And then from here, we're just going to start off with by bringing your right knee towards your left elbow. So we're going to twist, and then come back, then to the other side, and then come back, and then rest your knees down, and then sit back into your resting position. And again, so coming forward into your plank, draw the belly button in, head and neck is in line, right knee to left elbow, left knee to right elbow, rest your knees, and back down. We'll do this once more. Good, and then rest your knees, and then sit back. Good. Okay, now we're going to add, we're going to take you into the side plank from there, a variation of it. So again, we're going to come forward into that plank. You're going to take your left knee to your right elbow, then you're going to straighten that leg, and you're going to be resting on the outer edge of the foot. Then you're going to twist and turn, and then you're going to look up towards the ceiling there. And then lower the hand back down, bring the knee back, place it back, then to the other side, so right knee to left elbow, straighten the leg, transfer, lift the arm, and then come back down, bring the knee back, and then lower, rest your knees, and then sit back into a resting position. Okay, so again, take a breath in, and breathe out to come forward, and breathe in, take the knee forward, breathe out as you straighten, inhale to lift, exhale to lower, bring the knee back, bring the foot back, and then again the other side. So take it forward, straighten, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, rest your knees, and sit back. Good, one more time on each side. And last one. Good, well done. And then just rest your knees, and again just sit all the way back into a resting position. Good. Well done, and when you're ready, just gonna come into a on your elbow and forearm. So we're gonna have your right leg on top when you're ready. Sit, and then knees are stacked, feet are stacked on one on top of each other, and yeah, we're gonna come into another side plank position. So from here, really press away from the floor, and then we're just gonna inhale, lift the hips, lift the pelvis, take the arm over towards the ear, and then come straight back down. So just watch that posture. So remember, try not to slouch. So really press away from that elbow and forearm, head and neck is in line, and just gonna lift your hips, lift your pelvis, draw the tummy in, and then come back down. And then again, so you're gonna inhale and exhale. Good, and again, one more time. Good, now see if you can straighten that top leg, and then we're going to keep it there, and again we're going to lift up And then we're going to lower back down. And again, we're going to lift and then lower back down. Good. A couple more times. Last one. Well done. And then rest your knee. Good. Now before we do the other side, if you just come round, turn around, come onto your elbows and forearms. That's it. And you're going to bring your legs away from the floor. So feet together and knees hip width apart. And then from here, we're just going to take a breath in. And then as you breathe out, we're going to push up from the elbows and forearms. So we're going to straighten the arms there. And then we're going to stretch the right leg forward and bring it back. Then the left leg and bring it back. And then lower the elbows and forearms back down. Okay, and then repeat that. So we're going to push up. And then right, and then left, and then lower back down. And again. And back down, good, just two more. Okay, last one. Well done, and then come back to the same position. Now we're going to see if we can hold it there this time. So when you're ready, you're going to push all the way back up. Now take your hands away from the body, reach those arms out in front of you. Again, find that length. Then see if you can straighten that right leg and back. See if you can straighten the left leg and back. And then again, see if you can straighten both the legs and back. And when you're ready, lower the hands. And lower the feet down towards the floor. Well done. Okay, now repeating on the other side. So, again, let's swap over. That's it. So, knees are stacked. That's it. Coming onto your elbow and forearm. That's it. Sit up nice and tall. That's it. So, again, try not to slouch. That's it. And then when you're ready, just going to take a breath in. Lift your hips, lift your pelvis as you reach the arm over towards the ear. And then come straight back down to the floor. And then again, so you're going to inhale and exhale. Good, so making sure the elbow is underneath the shoulder. Good, just two more there. Last one. Well done. Okay, now see if you can straighten that top leg. And again, same things we did on the other side. So you're going to inhale, lift up, reach the arm. And exhale to lower. Good. Keeping that leg still. Lifting up and lower. Well done. And again, breathing in and breathing out. Good. Just two more. Breathing in and out. Last one. Good. And then rest. Well done. Come and lie down onto your back from there. So just roll over. Come onto your back. And again, we're going to interlace the fingers, hands behind the back of the head. Bring both the legs into a double knee fold, feet together, knees hip width apart. And now we're just going to nod your chin to the chest, lift the head away, and then we're going to push your legs forward. So both legs are going to press away, bend your knees to pull back, and then lower the head back down. And then again, so you're going to breathe out, inhale and hold, exhale, push away. Inhale to pull back and then exhale to come down. Good, just a couple more. Two more here. Last one. Bring the head back down. Good. Okay, now this time we're going to hold your curl up position and keep doing the push and pull with the legs. So again, we're going to nod your chin to the chest. We're going to lift the head away. And again, we're going to press both your legs forward and away. And inhale to come back. Breathing out. Breathing in. So really using that core stability to support the spine, support the pelvis. As we're moving your legs back and forth. And two more. And last one. Well done. And just rest your head back down towards the mat. Good. Last little bit. Okay, now we're going to straighten both your legs up towards the ceiling. And we're going to nod your chin to the chest. We're going to lift the head away from the floor. And we're going to lower the right leg down and lift it back up again. Then the left and up. And again, breathing out and in and out and in. One more time on each side. Out and in. Last one. Out and in. And then lower the head. Bend your knees and rest your feet back down to the floor. Okay, so this is the last one. Okay, that was the build up to the last one. Now we're going to do double legs if possible. Now we can always stick to the single legs if needed. So again, like your double toe taps we did earlier, only take your legs as far as you can where you can control it too. So don't push past that, that tilt of the pelvis. So when you're ready, lifting the legs away from the floor again, and then straighten the legs up to the ceiling, nodding the chin to the chest, lift the head away from the floor, and again you're going to breathe out, lower the legs, breathe in to lift. So yeah, you might be able to take your legs lower than mine, and inhale to lift. Well done, 2 more, and last one. Well done, and then just bend your knees, hug your knees into your chest and rest your head down to the floor. Well done, and just gently move from side to side just to massage the lower back. Good. Well done, and just do a couple of circles. Good, and then go the other way. That's it. Good, and then just to bring you up to sitting, as we just used the core, so just lift the head away and then just rock yourself up to a seated position. Okay, and then just to finish, come into your seated position just because we've done a lot of bending and flexion. Just going to finish with an extension. So either cross-legged, long frog, whichever feels most comfortable for you. And then whenever you're ready, just take your arms out to the side, interlace fingers at the top. Place your hands behind the back of the head and then just lift your eye line up towards the ceiling and just find that little mini back bend and then hold it there, just breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and out. Good, and take one more breath there. And just bring the head and neck back to the center. Stretch your arms up to the ceiling. Take a breath in and then breathe out to bring your arms down to rest. And there you go. So that's it for today. So again, hope you enjoyed that. And then we're on to day 29 tomorrow. So remember, if you did like this, if you did like this video, just remember to comment, like, and just subscribe. And I'll see you again for tomorrow's session.